a few of us got a chance to leave Uganda alive and found refuge in countries that respect the First Amendment. This does not, however, imply that we are safe and comfortable, because, as Dr. King once said, we are caught in an inseparable network of impunity, of mutuality, I beg your pardon, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. So none of us is safe and comfortable until all of us are. Fred Lumbia Kajuri deserves his freedom and his life back. He cannot be deported to Uganda for obvious reasons surrounding the insecurity of all legit regime critics in the diaspora. Fred Lumbia, like other political activists and freedom fighters like Robert Kawiye Boston, among others, are on the regime's list of the most wanted regime critics awaiting prosecution and persecution for speaking up against the atrocities of the military regime. The Turkish government cannot extradite or deport Fred Lumbia Kajuri to the lion's den. Like Dr. King also asserted that our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. We choose to boldly stand up for the oppressed 45 million Ugandans, especially those that are undergoing incarceration. Especially those that are undergoing incarceration, illegal military detention, abduction, kidnap, displacement of their land. The children that have missed school for the past 2 years plus, the ongoing genocide in Masaka, the unmonitored funding by the IMF and the World Bank, 35 years of dictatorship, violation of women and children's rights, among others. World Bank, David Malpass and your team, this is why we keep coming here, because we cannot accept the oppression, the suppression, the kidnaps, the abductions, the murders, the genocide ongoing in Uganda. We are here to remind you that it's within your rights, it's within your authorities, your powers, to hold those that you fund accountable for all the funds, for all the atrocities they've committed against humanity. Now this same message goes out to all the international development partners partnering with Uganda. Ireland, UK, European Union, United Nations, USAID, State Department, IMF, World Bank, Japan, China, North Korea, France, please stop funding the genocide in Uganda. Stop funding terrorism in Uganda. Stop funding and killing our education sector. Like I've said, it's been now, it's clocking 3 years since our children in Uganda have been home. The question is, what are you, IMF and World Bank and other international development partners, doing about this? Because you claim to fund the education in developing countries. How are we able to have our children at home for now 3 years? 3 years, that's our whole generation killed, our whole generation uninformed, a whole generation of no school, a whole generation of no school in Uganda. And the dictator was bold enough to come out and state that our children would rather be pregnant than acquiring COVID-19. That's a statement the dictator has come out to make, that it's better our children get pregnant than them getting COVID-19. I want to inform you, World Bank, and all officials in there, and all of you American people, that it's only in Uganda that children have been seated home for the past 2 years plus, and they are still comfortably home. The dictator does not mind. He does not mind, because his children, his grandchildren, and his great-great-grandchildren are attending school in private schools, private international schools. That's what's happening in Uganda.